What's up, everybody? How you guys doing this morning? We are over here in the creative version of our world. To start things off here, I wanted to, and it might look a little bit different. I had the brightness like all the way up, and I went in and messed with a bunch of settings, try to make it run a little smoother, but also look a little bit nicer. So I did that, and I'm gonna keep the mini map off while we're here. But like when we're going out traveling or whatever, then we'll turn it on. So behold, this side, the inside at least, is totally done. Oh, excuse me, guys. I missed. I went down and cut down trees. I guess I missed one. So we just have this corner of it to finish, and then I went around the outside, cut down a bunch of the trees that were like right up alongside of it here. I'll probably do a bit more, like I might just take like starting here, all of these out, and then go up and maybe stop right there with that giant one. I think is what I'll do, but just for right now, I just want to do the ones that were really tight in close to this. So yeah, this is all we have left is this. I was up late, super late, or I guess super early this morning, getting this finished. Oh, God, I'm sorry. Excuse me, guys. Today, you guys are probably wondering, all right, well, what are we doing today? If you got that done, then what are we doing? Well, that's where the fun. Oh, I just realized that biome starts like right here. I didn't realize that. Okay, cool. So, I said a while back we were definitely gonna do something with this hole. And if we come over, yeah, I don't need to do this in creative. I'm gonna hop back to our normal world, and I will see you guys in just a sec. And we're back. Alright, so, if we come over here and look at this is gonna be super loud, I'm sorry, guys. Maybe I can just... Okay, that shouldn't be too bad now. So this chest is almost full. These hoppers are full. What is this, you might ask? This is an ultimate chest. There we go. This thing will hold, it's a 3x7. I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, it's 3x8. I'm sorry, I thought it was 7. Oh man, that means it'll hold even more than I thought it would. Okay, anyways. Actually, now I'm really curious, because I think before I did the math, and it was like 27,000 some odd items it would hold. Now I'm curious, because I could have swore I counted 7 before. Hold on, guys, I'm sorry. Times 18 times... Oh, okay, so not much, not many more items, okay. It's like 27,648. So it's awesome, but it's not as good as those storage drawers. But yeah, sorry, 18 different pages, and they're all filled. Basically, I think there's like one thing of sniffer eggs that's not completely topped off. But yeah, I might have to turn... No, maybe it's just because it's... I don't know, we'll just have to wait and see. I think with torches, it doesn't get super dark to where you guys can't see. I'm gonna be mad, because I checked on it before I started recording, and I thought I looked at it with torches and it looked okay, but we'll just have to see. Alright, so, the plan is, I want to try to get this like fully automatic. At this point, so we have 308 iron blocks, 71 blocks of gold, 28 diamond blocks, 51 emerald. We only have 98 of these currently, but we have a bunch that we can process. And I mean, just I mean, look, there's a bunch of iron, bunch of copper, actually a decent amount of diamonds and emeralds. And if you look through here, I mean, the list literally just keeps on freaking going here. So, I don't know at this point if we really need to focus on doubling our ores or like doubling ingot production, whatever. I don't think we really need to do that anymore. So what I'm thinking is I want to get a I want to get some sort of like super smelter set up. So we're basically yeah, we'll have this kind of setup, except I'm not gonna have two. You can make like a 3x3 of these. Put a chest above the center, and it'll disperse items to all 9. And then it'll put stuff from all 9 in a chest. But what I'm wanting to do is, yeah, have this same setup, have something like this. That might have to get upgraded to a gold, maybe a diamond one. If we're gonna do a 3x3, let's look. Oh yeah, okay. So it's moody, it's nice. I think if we were like inside or something with like nicer light, it would look a bit better. But I think this looks pretty good as it is. You guys will have to let me know what you think. I can turn the brightness back up a little bit if you want, but I think it looks pretty good. Well, and let's sleep real quick anyways. So, yeah, that's kind of our plan, is I want to get this set up. And then, so basically, what I want is to take them out of this chest, and then I want to sort everything. Let's get away from it. So if it can be smelted, I want it to go down one line, head to the super smelter, come out of the super smelter, head back to the main line, and I want to have a wall set up. So there's, I think there's just one good way to do this, is to do it that way. Because there was another way where I was like, well, I could just have everything. I could kind of skip the super smelter part and shoot, and just have everything go into a storage and then take it out of storage, but no, and go to a different one, which I guess I could do it that way if I wanted to, and then I would like manually have to dump stuff in a super smelter, which wouldn't be the end of the world, honestly. But I think I'd rather just sorry. I think I'd rather just everything gets sifted, goes into a pipe, gets sorted, smeltables go to a super smelter, everything else goes to bulk storage. Super smelter stuff gets smelted, rejoins the main line, and then hits the storage. I think is the way I want to do. And I need to make a key because I can't like check. Hold on, there's a way to check because you can have more than one upgrade on these. I want to say it's like 5 upgrades, but I can't remember. And there's a way. I'm pretty sure there's a way that you can. Oh, that just opened automatically. Okay, cool. 7 upgrades in the available slots. Mix and match. Maximum storage. Upgrades using. Oh, okay, yeah, right there. To view or remove, you'll need the upgrade key. So that's the one I need. Is I need the upgrade key so I can look at them and manage them. But how do you close? Close. Okay, because that's what I'm thinking is. So there's the emerald upgrades. Those are the max. I think it's 32 times the base value. Yeah. Okay, we'll just say that. So those are 32 times the base value. On these split drawers, they will hold 16. Like, it'll hold 16 stacks of cobble and 16 stacks of dirt. 32 times is, I think it's like 30. 32. So it's like 32, just a little over 32,500. This will hold like 60 some odd thousand because this will hold 32 stacks of items because it's a single. So yeah, don't really know where I was going with that, but anyways, so you could do the 32 times ones, and if you can have 7, then you could do. There's 2 different ways I would go about this. So if you have 7, I could do 5 emeralds, then you could do a void upgrade. So instead of it just backing up when it gets maxed out, it'll just delete the extra, which is kind of silly in a sense, but it's like it's honestly a lot simpler instead of like I guess I could have this set up to where it just shuts down. I guess I could do it that way. And then I could have an extra slot of storage. And then I'd like to put you can put a light upgrade on these. I'd like to do that. So we'll just have to see. But for now, I'm going to leave this one here. And we're going to focus on putting that other one over there. And it's going to be decently big. I'm honestly kind of glad that we stopped the quarry when we did. Because I feel like this is the perfect amount of headspace. Because I don't know. Yeah, that feels pretty good, honestly. Yeah, because I don't know how tall we're gonna have to make some of this. We'll just have to, trial and error and see. I'll probably build it from the bottom up and go from there. And then, I know I'm gonna have to run some redstone, so I think I'm gonna try to build it first, and then try to work the redstone into it. And I think, oh, so I hate these stupid things. I put it there. I don't know why, but that's so annoying. You guys might have seen in here, we've got a redstone. There's 2 different redstone ones. We have this easy redstone guidebook, and then this other redstone guidebook. The easy redstone one makes it to where you can, it's like simplifies making certain farms, and the other one just adds all kind of redstone components and whatnot. And I switched over to eating potatoes. Once I get a real actual kitchen set up, this food is going to be so much fun to use and make and eat and everything. But until then, it's just simpler. It's just better to just eat potatoes because, why not? So I'm gonna. Is this thing finally full? This thing is finally basically full. That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Alright, so I am. Honestly, I'm just going to turn this off. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to break these. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I need to break this too, I guess. Probably. Well, no, that's not a big deal. I don't care. And I'm going to get everything. I think I'm just going to go ahead and get everything gathered up. I think we might have everything. I might have to take some of the diamond and probably have enough emeralds. I might have to take some of the diamonds and some of the gold and smelt them and get them going here because you have to use those because I need to make 9 more of these, and these can get kind of expensive. I also kind of want to. Honestly, I kind of want to turn them into the netherite ones just for the heck. Well, no, because I don't have enough netherite. Nah, never mind. Well, I do. I don't know. I'll see. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and make... I'm just going to stick with diamond ones. So I'm going to make those. I'm going to get everything I think we're going to need gathered up. And I will see you guys in just a sec. Alright, so I have the bare minimum we need. I've got our netherite auto hammer. I've got our 9 sieves, 9 emerald meshes, and I upgraded our iron cobble gen to a gold. I think gold would be okay. And then I went ahead and made a diamond axe. I don't know why the Tinker's ones don't see chests. They like you see how long that takes? And that's efficiency 5. So I don't understand why. I'm just gonna keep a diamond axe on me for when I'm doing stuff like this, so I don't have to sit around and wait. If I broke all the chests over there that we were using, and I'm like, yeah, this is so much nicer because it's just crazy. Okay, we're gonna get this set up. Rough. I shouldn't. Hold on, I'm gonna make some ladders. I didn't even think about that. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna make some ladders real quick, and then we will work on this. Because I'm like, I'm gonna have to start getting it set up to see what else I'm gonna need. I need a rough idea of how I want to do this first, and then get everything else what I'm looking for. I've got. Oh wait, I've got some ladders on me. I mean, we're gonna use them in the future. Who cares, you know? I know 100% they're gonna get used because we're gonna have ladders in these guard towers. So yeah. Anyways, we're gonna get this little bit set up so that I can have a bit of a picture of what we're doing here. Do I have some dirt still? Yeah, I do. I got that thing, boy. Just grab 3 stacks. Should do it. Keep that thing on me. Drop down. Oh, that was very close. Yeah. Let's get this guy filled in. I wish these add-ons kind of melded together a bit better so that you could I'll just show you guys real quick. So there was a cave down here, or there is a cave down here, and I think, is it this way? There's the oil. Big freaking oil deposit. There's the oil, and is it down this way? No, it's not down this way. I found a spider spawner. I came down here, maybe it was the other way. I came down here to light this up and everything, and there was this freaking zombie villager that kept bothering me, and I couldn't find him. Finally, I found him. Yeah, we found a spider spawner over here, which I thought was pretty cool. I feel like you don't see a whole lot of spider spawners. I feel like most of the time, the spawners you see are either zombie or skeleton. And then, you know, obviously in, no, we won't go this way. When you're in Mineshaft, you have cave spiders. But I feel like just a normal spider spawner is kind of rare. I don't know. You guys tell me. I'm just gonna close that up. Closing up. Alright. Do that, and just for the sake of... Actually, I'm not gonna do that because it's just gonna make a mess. So now I'm kind of wishing I hadn't have done this. It is what it is. So here's my question. Do we want these guys to be like front and center? Do we want these guys to be like in the center of the room? Or do we want to put them like off in a corner or something? I don't know. I think it would be kind of cool as like, this is the brains of the operation. If we didn't have this, then we wouldn't be here type of thing, you know? I don't know. But anyways, this was a 32 by 32. It'd be a weird center because 16. Yeah, that would be, it'd be kind of weird. So maybe we don't want to go center since we can't center it perfectly, if you know what I mean. So if anything, maybe we just, yeah, maybe we do just come over here and just set this up in a corner. Alright, so I'm pretty sure the way this works is, let's have it off the wall. So we'll go 1, 2, maybe we'll go 3 blocks off the wall. So this will be a corner. So I think we'd want to set up a chest right there. And then we'd want to go have to shift? Oh, I have to shift. Like that. Like that. And like that. I think they all link together. Oh, maybe not. I got 6 of them to link together. Okay. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Let's... Shoot, I should have brought a bed down here with me. Crap. I'm gonna be right back because I want to grab some stuff and I want to test this out. I'll be right back. Okay, so I just, real quick, grabbed the bed and I grabbed a stack of gravel. So I want to put this in there and I want to see what happens because I want to make sure I did this right. Cool. I don't see anything. Yeah, I think it's only doing... I don't think it's doing all of them. Shoot. This is why we have this. Huh. Okay, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna pause here real quick, and I'm gonna try to figure out what I'm doing wrong. Okay, this might have fixed it. So they have these copper chutes, which are basically just like hoppers. You make them the same way. You make a hopper, you just use copper. It's kind of funny. But they don't have an inventory, so you can't open it up because a hopper has like what, 4, 5 slots, something like that. These have no slots, so it's just straight through. No wait times for items. So let's grab this. I looked in the book, and that's basically what it said was you can make a big 3x3, and if you had it like this, then it would distribute it to all 9. So let's hope that's okay. Well, it did. I was under the impression that you only had to have a chest under the... Oh, wait a minute. Unless... Hold on. Do you have to do it like this? I wonder. Break that. Break that. No? But yeah, it's weird. It's only breaking those ones. It's not breaking all of them. Okay, we're gonna figure this out together. Or I wonder if I just... I don't like the idea of putting... How did you get there? I don't like the idea of putting copper chutes under all of them. Okay, now that we have this set up like this, let's try it fresh. No, and that one won't pull out of there. Okay, weird. Huh. I mean, guess if I have to put chests under all of them, I will. I don't really want to. There's gotta be a better way to do this. And I'm also now running out of space. Gonna have to put all of these in here to make space. Honestly, I'm just gonna put all the gravel in here too. And over freehand. Okay, I mean, you can open this. Yeah, nothing. Okay. But if I do that... Yeah. Yeah, I'm just not a fan of that. That honestly... Oh, shit. Okay. I do have some... Oh, God, hello. I was not even paying attention. You guys probably couldn't see anything, and I'm so sorry about that. Oh my god. What does that look like? Oh my god, you guys could not see a thing. I am so sorry. I just was not paying attention whatsoever. So yeah, let's light this up down here. Put another one over here. Get one there. There. Here. Okay, you guys should be able to see now. Sorry about that. I was lost in my own confusion about how to make this work. Okay, so we can put chests under them. I guess that would still technically work. That'll disperse to all 9. I just could have swore you could do it like that. But no, I guess not. Okay. I mean, I can make that work. I guess do like that. Like that. And then, yeah. Like that. Yeah, that's... I don't like that, but... I don't have to grab on me anymore. Let's go back up here. Yeah, that works. Okay. I guess we're just gonna have to do it that way. I hate that I couldn't make it work the other way to make it more simplified, so that I was only having to take out of one thing and not multiple. Because I'll take it out of what? 3, 5? Take it out of 5 chests now, which... Yeah, that sucks. It is what it is, I guess. Ah, man, that's crazy. Yeah, if they're gonna make it to where you can fill them like that, then it should be to where you can empty them the same way. What if I used... Well, no, because even if I used a hopper, that wouldn't be... Would that take longer? Because I don't... Can you use a hopper? I kind of want to test it, but I feel like I'm going to be wrong. Let's try that. Let's grab a hopper real quick and see if that'll work with a hopper. Because if it'll work with a hopper, then we can simplify it down to 1 chest, which I'd be okay with. I don't think it would be too slow with hoppers. I made a bunch of these freaking copper chutes because I was like, oh yeah, we'll definitely use these. Yeah, right. Okay, I'm gonna get my inventory flooded with stuff. Perfect. 1 dirt. Beautiful. Let's just do that. Just craft all this stuff and get it out of my inventory so it's not clogging it up. Okay. Bing, bada boom, bing, bang. There you go. We've got 3 hoppers. So yeah, let's go test that to see if it will put it into a hopper. I don't remember if it will. If it will, then okay, we'll just do it that way. We'll test this real quick with you guys. That's the nice thing about this, is I'm just going to test all this stuff, so if you guys are like, man, you know, that looks fun, I want to get that, but I don't really know how this works, well, now you will. Okay. Just going to test it on these 3 front ones. Grab this. Go up. Okay. So that'll work. And surprisingly, they did not get clogged up. Okay, so that's what we'll do then. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna break all this down. I'm gonna break this down, set it back up, and I'll see you guys in just a sec. Okay, so I've got, this whole back row is going into the second row. This one is going in here. The middle one's going to the middle. That side's going to that side. These 2 sides are going to the center one. So everything should end up in this chest. And then I've got pipes running over to that chest, so all the content should end up in here. So I'm just gonna throw a stack in here and let's watch. What the hell? Oh. It would probably help if I did that. It's not gonna let me lock on, is it? I realize if I do this, yeah, if I do that, it does all of them. Okay, that's why. Now do that. Jump back here. I like having a free hand. Now, let's see what happens. Yeah, it is doing that back one. Okay. Everything is going that way. These are all empty. I'm going to assume those are all empty. That's empty. Can't get that one. That's okay. I think that'll be okay. I don't think that's going to cause any issues. How much more gravel do I have down here? Let's just go ahead. Do that. Let's just watch. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be a problem. Well, I mean, if this fills up, that's okay. I wish we could use... I mean, honestly, I wish we didn't have to do it this way at all. That we could just put pipes under these and just grab everything straight out of here. But we can't. It has to either go, I guess, to the hopper, or it has to go to a chest. Or I think maybe a barrel. This will most likely fill up, but I think it'll be okay. I wish you could upgrade these pipes to make these pipes faster. That would be nice. But I think this is the start. So, and here's where it's going to get even trickier, is... So, like, flint, sniffer eggs, coal, lapis, all of that stuff. Oh, and the dripstone. All of that, we're going to want it to go to bulk storage. Sorry. Iron, tin, diamond, emerald, copper, and gold, which we didn't get. Do you not get gold from gravel? I could have swore you did. Or did we just get, like, super unlucky? I don't know. Anyways, all of that stuff we needed to get crafted in a 2x2. But the problem is we can't do that with one crafter because it's gonna. I'm pretty sure it's gonna just fill up with like one of everything or something. So we're gonna have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna have 6 crafters. Wow. Okay. So yeah. So we're gonna have to. We're not gonna get this entire thing set up today. I just wanted to get the rough setup so you guys could see and talk about it. But anyway, so we're gonna have to come out of that chest, and we're gonna have to have 6 pipes, 6 crafters, and we're gonna have to put item filters that will only allow, like, copper can go in this one, iron in this one, gold, diamond, emerald. Then grab them out of the crafters. Well, the crafter will like have to shoot it into a chest, then we'll have to grab it out of that chest, then send those over here to the smelter. Which that should be kind of simple. I guess we could either do we can make it really complicated and have one smelter per ore, or we could just dump because we're gonna have to dump it into a chest. Okay, it might be better because we could just dump it into a chest that'll fill up, and then I'll just grab it, smelt it, move it, whatever. Or yeah, we could have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different smelters and chests, and then have its collective. This is our iron, our gold, diamond, copper, emerald. That might be the smarter way of doing it, but I'm not entirely sure. To make it simpler, I'm probably gonna have to jump into a creative world and do a little bit of testing to see what works better. And I'm gonna have to figure out smelting wise, because I know that redstone one I had, it's got something that's literally called a super smelter. So we're gonna have to look at that and see like how fast and how much it'll do. If anything, if that's not good enough, we're just gonna have to okay. That blast furnace, the like upgraded like ultimate blast furnace that we have over here. I'll show you guys here real quick. If not, we're just gonna have to make 6 of those and use it, which also means we're gonna have to. I think we produce a good amount of coal, so we could probably. I'm making a bunch of steel right now because I know for a fact that really didn't do that much. Okay, I know we're gonna need it, so I just figured I'll go ahead and cook up 3 stacks of steel. But yeah, so we could have like 6 of these set up, and then we could also divert coal from the sifting to come over here to fuel all 6 of them. We could do something like that. But the other problem is, if we have 6 crafters, we're going to have a clock set up that's going to hit all 6. So yeah. But like I said, I'm going to do a bunch of testing. I'm going to try to see what works out best here. And I will get back with you guys. I think I'm going to stop. I'm going to end it here. I'm going to try to figure out some stuff, do a little bit of testing and just whatnot on my own here. I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Drop a like, give me a comment, tell me what you guys think. If you guys know more about this than I do, or you guys have like tried doing something like this and you have better ideas, let me know, and I will. If your way works better than mine, I'll do it your way. Believe me, because yeah. But anyways, take it easy. Peace out, guys. Have a good one. Like I said, drop a like, give me a comment, tell me what you think. Have a good one. Peace out.